Hi and welcome to my channel. Today I've got a great resistance band workout for you. I'll be using the fabric band by Obey, but you could also use a traditional latex mini band or booty band. Or finally, if you have a therapy band, you could make a little knot in it and do that as well. This workout does not have a designated warm-up, so go ahead and make sure that you are warmed up ahead of time. We're gonna get straight into it. Half of the workout is in a standing position, and then we're gonna move to the mat. Let's go ahead and slip on our band. You may also want a chair or a sturdy surface to hold on to if you have any balance issues or maybe if you're a senior. So go ahead and take a nice wide stance here. Tummies are in. We're gonna start with a squat, sitting way back, shooting the hips back, reach the arms forward and lift back in, up. Tummy in and left. Sit the hips back, weight in the heels. 4 more here for 4. And 3, 2. Last one, 2 steps side to side. 2 steps side, 2 steps side. Working the sides here. Full body workout, guys. Not just the glutes, where we're gonna work our arms, thighs, and core, and of course the glutes. So leaving space between our feet the whole time. 1 more. Now let's combine those. 2 steps here, hold it, down and up. 2 steps, squat it, down and up. 2 steps. Getting nice and warm. You should feel this with all areas of the glutes. 2 steps. Make sure you're breathing. 2 more, guys. Sit and lift. Last one, 2 steps. Sit and lift. A little bonus here. Take it back into that squat and lift the heels. Tippy toes. Let's get a little shake going. 4 more here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take that right leg, come back with a curtsy, and tap that leg out. Balance issues, you can have a chair right here. Tummy in. Curtsy, and tap. Now we're gonna curtsy, tap, lift the leg. Good. Back, tap, and lift. Ouch, I know. Back, tap, left. 4 more, but we're gonna lose the tap, so go directly from the curtsy to the leg lift. Down and lift. 2 more. Curtsy, lift, curtsy, and lift. Shake it out. Other side, left leg comes back. Step back, knees out over the toes, and tap. Curtsy and tap. Really stretch that leg out to the side, keeping resistance on the band. Ready for the leg lift? We curtsy, tap the toe, lift and down. Curtsy, tap, lift and down. 1 more. Now we lose the tap directly from the lunge to the lift. Lunge and lift. 2 more. Breathe. Nice job. Shake it out. Coming back to a nice wide stance here. Feet are a little bit wider than the hips. Lower down to that squat again, and I want you to press those knees out to the side. I'm gonna lower my band. It's snug up just a little bit. Press the knees out to the side. We go out, 2, 3, 4, and freeze. Just the right knee for 1, 2, 3, and 4. Double again. Both knees out. 2, 3, and 4. Just the left for 4, 3. Let's do it all again. Double for 4, 3, 2. Belly button in. Just the right. 2, 3. Press that knee out. Double. 2, 3, and 4. Left, 2, 3, last 4, double, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nice job. Put all your weight on your left leg. Tap your leg out to the side, and then we're going to draw it to the back and then to the side. Standing nice and tall, tummy in, drawing a little quarter circle here with our toe. Back and side, back and side. Stand nice and tall. 2 more. Now tap that toe back to the corner and then bring it in, push it out. Tap and tap. So it's going back to the diagonal here, working on that glute. Really push it. Standing leg has a nice soft bend in it. 3, 2. Do that move one more time. Back to the side and back. Side and back. Might be feeling it in the standing leg at the same time. For 4, 3, and 2. Last one, bring that toe to the diagonal, tap it in, push it out, in, bend the knees, push it back, and push. For 4, 3, 2, last one, other leg. Get nice and wide, tap that left toe out, weight in the right leg, we take it back and side. Nice work. Back and side for 4. Stand nice and tall, tummy's in, 2, and 1. Take that toe to the corner, in, push it out, in, push it out, in. Keeping tension on the band the whole time. In, push it out, in, and out. For 4, 3, ready for our second set. To the side, here we go. Back and side, back and side. Ouch, I know you're feeling it. In that standing leg for 4, 3, 2, and 1. To the corner we go, in, press it out, in, bend that knee. Squeeze the glute right here. Final 4. Then we're giving our legs a break for 2 and 1. Knees together. Let that band fall. Hop out of it. Bend those knees to grab that band. And we're going to put our band around our wrists. So you've got a watch, preferably above the watch, not right on the joint. Feet are underneath our hips. Of course, our tummies are in. Shoulders are down and back. I want you to go ahead and put pressure on that band. We're going to be pulling it out to the side the whole time. Elbows are bent at a 90-degree angle here, and we're going to bring the arms up with a bicep curl. So push against that band, bicep curl. Squeeze. Got to really push that band away from you to activate that bicep. Shoulders down and back. Good. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's keep our elbows at a 90-degree angle, and then we're going to bring it straight up and straight down, elbows back. So lift and lower, lift and lower. Resist the band. Push it away. You should feel that in your shoulders. For 4 and 3, 2, hold the band up here. Now stretch the elbows out, squeezing that upper back. Out for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it down. Guess what? We've got one more set. So those 3 moves, one more time. Reposition, starting with the bicep curls. Resist, push that band away. Shoulders down and back. Squeeze it up, squeeze it down. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Good. Can you squeeze it away harder? Push it away. 2 more. All right, keep the elbows 90 degrees. We go up and down. Woo, those shoulders. Lift and lower for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring it back up one more time and push it away from each other. Elbows push the sides, squeezing that upper back for 3, 2, and 1. Release it down. Take a nice wide stance, quick core move before we move to the floor. Lift those arms all the way up, lower down to the side as we twist. Belly button comes in. This is a nice core rotation here. And a little relief for the shoulders. So keep your hips square to the front as much as you can. Again, you're pushing that band to the sides. Up and over. Big twist. Belly button into the spine. Working on that core. 4 more here. And 3. For 2. Last one. Release it down. Grab your mat if you haven't already. Meet me on the floor. Okay guys, we're on our mat. Our band is above our knees on our lower thigh. Sit up nice and tall. Belly button is pulled in. Let's roll it down here. 1 vertebrae at a time onto our backs and extend our legs straight out in front so you feel a little bit of tension on that band. Hands are down at our sides. Press the lower back into the floor, activating that core. Lift the leg and lower back down. So our legs are just about hip width apart as long as you're still feeling tension on that band. Keep the belly button pulled in. We're using our core and our quads here to lift our legs. 4 more like this. Belly button in and breathe. Last one. Now go ahead and separate those feet wider. Think about mat distance apart. Same thing. We've got a lot more tension on the band now. Alternate lifting the legs. Try to keep the legs straight and keep your hips square so your hip bones are pointed towards the ceiling. You're gonna have to work a little bit harder to keep that core activated here. 4 more. For 3, 2, and 1. Let's walk those feet in. Knees are pointed towards the ceiling. So heels come in so you can almost touch them with your hands. Again, readjust, maybe do a little pelvic tilt. Your lower back is pressed into the floor. Hands are flat down. Pull that belly button in. We're gonna lift those hips up to a nice glute bridge. And again, we've got tension on that band the whole time. And slowly lower down. 3 more like that. We lift, hips go up. Squeeze those glutes. Lower down. Lift. Press the band out with the knees. And left. Slowly lower. 1 more time, let's lift. Hold the hips up high. Same series we did standing. So 1, we're gonna start with our left knee. We're gonna press it out for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Double press both knees out. 3, 2, and 1. Now just the right. Out. 2, 3, and 4. Double 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower down. Nice job. You should have felt that on the sides and in the nice meaty part of the glutes. Again, walk your heels just a little bit closer. Option here, we've got 1 more set. Lift those hips up if you would like to come onto your tippy toes. Just an option. Tummies in, straight up and down 4 times. We lower and left. Lower and left. Knees press out. All right, left leg, press it out. 2, 3, and 4. Both press out. 2, 3, and 4. Right leg for 4. Hips stay high. 2, and 1. Both knees out. 2, 3, and 4. Come back. 4 more slow. Down. lift and squeeze, down, lift and squeeze, 2, and 1, lower down, a little break here, hug those knees in. Give those glutes a little well-deserved stretch. And we're gonna slightly roll up here, coming onto our side. Supporting the head, go ahead and bend the leg that's on the floor. It gives us a little bit better stability. Hand in front is here supporting, hips are stacked on top of each other. And let's bring that leg all the way to the front and lift and lower here. So we lift and lower. Ouch already, I know. Give me 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take it out to the side. Lift it here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to sweep it forward, flex that foot, and then point it back. Flex it forward, point it back. Ouch, just 6 more. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax before we go to the other side. Coming back to our backs, feet are on the floor, hands behind the head, tummy in, straight up crunches here. We're gonna lift for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull the right knee and the left elbow together. Crunch. Tap the toe down. Crunch. Use that band. It should be harder to pull the knee in because of that resistance. For 4, 3. The last one, come back to center here. For 4. Belly button in. Breathe. 2, and 1. Left knee to right elbow. Crunch. Belly button's pulled up and in. Really activating that transverse abdominis. Elbows are wide when you come down. For 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Flip it on over to your other side. You can go ahead and come all the way down on your side, supporting that head, bending that front, knees at about a 45-degree angle, and lengthen that top leg. Let's bring that foot forward towards me. Lift it here for 8, 7, 6, 5. Hips are stacked right up on each other. For 3, 2, and 1. Straight out to the side. We lift and lower. Big of a range of motion as you can get here. Good. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here come our sweeps. Forward and back. Flex it forward. Try to keep that leg parallel to the floor. I know it's hard. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Relax it down, take a little breather here. We're gonna push up to our hands and knees. A couple more moves, guys, and we're almost done. Keeping the band where it is. Knees are underneath our hips, and wrists are directly underneath our shoulders. Belly button is pulled in. I want you to lengthen that front leg. Actually, we might have just, whatever leg you didn't use first last time. Straighten the knee, belly button in, lift straight up and down here. Think about using that glute. Belly button in, lift and lower, lifting directly from that nice big muscle. We've got 3, 2, and 1. I want you to take that foot and cross it over and then up and over to the other side. So a little rainbow here. Good. Side to side. Totally normal if you feel it in that standing or that supporting leg. I'm feeling it more on my right side even though I'm doing my left. Good. 2 more. All right, guess what? 1 more set. Here we go. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rainbows. We cross it over and out, over and out. 6. Breathe, guys. You got this. Stay with me. Final 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that knee in. Much deserved little stretch here. Sit the hips back. Reach the arms forward into a child's pose. And let's go ahead and even it out on the other side. All right, other leg. Extend it back. Make sure your aligned tummy comes in. We lift and lower. So good, you guys. We're almost there. After this, we've got a couple more things for the arms, upper body, then we're done. For 3, 2, hold it here. Let's cross it over and side, over and side. Hips stay square. Belly buttons in. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Second set. Lift and lower. If this is hard on your wrist, anytime you want to, you can always drop down onto those elbows. But guess what? It makes it a little harder. You do you. Try something different every time. Here we go. Rainbows. Cross and out. Ouch. 3. This is a good workout even without the bands, you guys. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that knee in. I'm gonna go ahead, sit it back again. Oh, those glutes are on fire. Nice job. Let's go ahead, switch on over here. Remove that band. And you can sit on your knees or cross-legged, whatever's comfortable for you. And what we're gonna do is holding onto the band with both hands. Thumb is up on that right hand. Cross it over your left shoulder. Left hand is pressing down, and then glue the elbow into the waistline here. And I want you to push that band straight down to the floor, working our tricep. We lift it halfway up to keep the resistance and push it down again. Side view here. We lift, push. Halfway up, elbow stays in, push it down. Good. And push. For 4, straight down. 3, 2, last one. Other side. You don't need to move that band. Other shoulder. Maybe get your thumb out there to get a grip on it. Palm is down, elbows in. Push it down and lift. Down. It's a little movement here, but we're squeezing the back of that arm. Push it down, release, push. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it down. We're going to come back up. Coming to a kneeling position, I want you to step on the band, keeping both knees, legs are at a 90-degree angle. Grab it with your opposite hand as leg, palm facing up, and then we're going to pull that band, trying to get the hand towards the waistline, elbow coming back. So a little row here. Reach it forward, pull it back. Reach, pull it back. Depending on the resistance of your band, you may be able to have a larger range of motion. Where I want you to feel it is in this upper back and behind the shoulder. Pull, reach, and pull. 8 more. For 7. Really try to get the elbow back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and switch legs. Other leg steps on that band, and make sure you switch it with the opposite arm as leg. Here we go. Elbow back, pull it back, release. You're slightly hinged forward, and as always, belly button pulled into the spine. Elbow comes back, pull it back. Great exercise for our posture. 5 more here. And 4, 3, last 2. Release it down. And guys, we've got 1 more set. Back to those triceps. And then we get to stretch it out. Hand on top of that shoulder, palm down. Let's push it down and release. Elbow stays in nice and close to the body. Shoulders are down and back. Squeeze the back of that arm as you push it down. Final 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and switch it. Push it down, release halfway up, keeping the tension on that band. Push, release, push, release. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and put that band to the side. Reaching up with that right arm all the way to the ceiling. Let's go ahead and stretch all the way to the side. Beautiful stretch in that side body. Back up to the ceiling. Drop that hand elbow to the ceiling. Let's go ahead and support that elbow with the other hand. Crawling the fingers down the back to stretch that tricep. And release them both down. Left arm goes up, nice and high first. Big stretch all the way over. Reach it back up top. Bend the arm, fingers crawling down the back, elbow to the ceiling. And let's support it with that other hand. Inhale. Exhale, let's release it down. Bring the arms back out to the sides, round the back, pulling them forward, stretching that upper back. Back out to the side, nice proud chest. Again, round it forward, stretch the back. Open it up. 1 more time, round it forward. Open it up to the side, hold the arms to the side, nice shoulder rotations, flip the palms to the back and flip the palms up. That feels good. Nice stretch for the shoulders and biceps. 1 more. Beautiful job. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale. As we exhale, keep the spine neutral and then drop the chest towards the floor. Feel a beautiful stretch in those glutes. Hold it there, inhale. As we exhale, let's extend the arms out in front and see if we can go a little bit deeper. And slowly roll that up. Extend the legs out in front, and then we're gonna cross one leg over the other, and then bring that one leg all the way down here. So we're kind of in a tighter pretzel, with knees almost on top of each other. And again, lean forward. Ooh, we should really feel that in that glute. Breathe into it. And let's go ahead and switch. again, a tighter pretzel here. Let's try to stack those knees, stand up nice and tall, and lean forward. Again, you're feeling it in the side of the glute, whatever leg is on top. So good. And let's come out of it. Back to our crisscross here, whatever's comfortable for you. Big inhale. Thanks for joining me, you guys, today. I love the band. I love the new fabric. It doesn't twist. I can put a link on my site. Lots of brands make them. They're fun. Give them a try. Thanks for joining me today. Please give the video a like, share with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see you next time.